Leicester City have been fantastic this season because the levels dropped down at the top. Other teams have been closer to it. And I've actually, I wanted to kind of make sure we touch on 3 teams in particular. And one of them I just mentioned there, Leicester. I've been really impressed with them, and I dug into them a little bit more because, they're currently sitting after that Man City win. They're currently sitting second just on goal difference. And they've always been in and around the top of the league the last couple of seasons at Christmas, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which is interesting. And I don't know, I found this quite interesting when I had a look. I kind of just assumed, without really thinking about it, that because they've been in the up there challenging, they've been in the top 4. But in the last 5 seasons, they finished first. They won the league 5 years ago. They then finished 12th. They then finished 9th 2 seasons in a row and 5th. So they've actually not been in the top 4 since they won the league, which I didn't even think about. I just thought that was interesting. I thought they were definitely in the Champions League a lot more than that.
How long's Rodgers been there?
Brendan, I put this down. Brendan Rodgers joined in February 2019. Yeah. So that'll be 2 years now.
Mate, Rodgers is class, man.
Yeah.
Rodgers does not get enough credit. Mate, how good is he at developing football players? Look, like, Justin's example, that Fofana.
Madison.
Made Madison class.
He's made Castagna. You could probably add, you could probably add in loads of little players. How good does he just then make them?
You can probably add Tielemans. You've made Tielemans better.
Yep.
He's so good at developing players and getting the best out of everyone. And I think he deserves way more credit. And Leicester's just the perfect fit for him. Just underdogs, not too much pressure. Go and do your thing. Get us in the top 6, even better. If you get us in the top 4, then you're overachieving. Mate, I just think he just brings in players and no one really knows of them like that. He just makes them class. He's just like a proper football coach.
Yeah, he's a coach.
He's doing that without Vardy being what he usually does, by the way.
Yeah, Vardy's definitely...
He's had 2 big wins the last 2 games without Vardy doing anything, so...
He has, man. Vardy's getting some niggles. He's getting a bit older. He's overall, because I think this comes into play a lot more these days, and I think it's part of how you have to look at it. Overall, in the last 5 years, Leicester have spent 381 million. That's the 10th most in the league. Brendan Rodgers has spent 145 million himself. So
his own pocket.
What? His own pocket, mate. To be fair, he probably could.
Okay.
He's. I put down on the sheet the players that he's bought: Yuri Tielemans, James Justin, Castagna, Fofana. You have to say have all been hits. I mean, he's recruited really, really well. The season they were in the Champions League, he wasn't the manager, but Leicester as a club, they made it to the quarterfinals. They're doing a really good job, and I think deserve a lot more credit than they kind of get. Everyone talks about, including ourselves. Everyone talks about City, United, the kind of old top. You know what I mean? The top 6. You know what I mean? And I think it's been really, really impressive with Brendan Rodgers there. One thing I asked you guys about yesterday, which I wanted to bring up again on here. Who would you rather play right now as another team? Would you rather play Leicester or Chelsea?
Mate, Chelsea all day.
Yeah.
Leicester, you know what their starting 11 is going to be. They're in form. You know what you're going to get. They're going to play. But Chelsea right now, you're just kind of who the fuck is going to turn up for them? Who's even going to play? And it's will they be good or not? Will they be firing or not? You don't know. But with Leicester, you know that it's going to be tight and you're in for a game.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I texted my mate Liam about this last night. He didn't respond. I hope he doesn't think I was having a dig at him. I wasn't. I was just trying to put it into context, is that, Leicester have got a more experienced manager, right? They've got a more experienced squad in terms of players that have been playing in the Premier League, and they've kind of been there and done it. And Brendan Rodgers has been at Celtic. He's been at Liverpool. He's had other jobs. All that experience, I genuinely think, and we'll do our top 6 predictions in a little bit, but I think Leicester finished above Frank Lampard's Chelsea, and that's not a dig on Lampard. I just think of all those things I've said, Leicester finish above him. I was going to say comfortably. I don't know about that, but they do finish above him. I don't know what you guys think.
Cavani's just scored
1-1.
We know hit the post right seconds before it.
Did he? 1-1.
I mean, coach, as you say, we're going to do our top sixes, I think, but I'll give you a clue. I've got Leicester considerably above Chelsea in mine.
Yeah, I do as well.